Right now, I'm sitting in the best Tesla that you can buy. Welcome back, whether you're a longtime viewer or a newer subscriber like Scott Comer. I see you. I appreciate every single one of you. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Now, the word best, of course, is subjective. You always need to get what's best for you when it comes to features and overall capabilities. But when it comes to Teslas, the Model X has no competition. Now, when we're talking about a Model X, we could be talking about the brand new or fresh Model X's or even a used one. It's just a few things you should look for if you're trying to buy a used Model X. But regardless of which one you get, it's the best Tesla. And I'm gonna tell you some reasons why I think so. Now, it's not perfect. I'm gonna tell you some things that definitely need improvements. But when it comes to pound for pound, dollar for dollar, this is the best Tesla that you can get. So first of all, the size and comfort. Yes, the Model Y can seat 7, but not as comfortably as they can in the Tesla Model X. The ride height is perfect for someone 6 feet or taller. It's so easy for me to get in and out of it. I do have a Model 3 and it's not the worst thing in the world, but I love when I get inside of this car. The ride is so smooth. It's comfortable to get into every seat. Now, it does come in a 5, 6, or 7 seat configuration. And if I could have, if I didn't have so many people in my family, I would have gone for the 6-seater, but the 7-seater works wonderfully. I have 6 grown adults in it, and we went out for the night, and nobody complained. Everybody had enough leg room, headroom. If you have a bigger family in quantity or size, then you might want to look at the Model X. Now, going along with the ease of getting in and out, the Falcon wing doors, they get a bad rap. Now, yeah, they can be janky, and I've had some problems with mine with the sensors and things like that. They say it's detecting things that's not there, and I did have trouble closing it at one point. I had to take it into the service center. But overall, I think they're a game changer. I have kids, and I'm always concerned with them banging the cars next to us. With the Falcon wing doors, you can be close to a vehicle, and they are double hinged where they can come up, then open up, and the kids can get in and out of the car easily. No problems at all. Now, I might be handicapping them to the point where, they may not know how to gently open a car door, but you know what? I'm willing to take that risk. But it's also very easy for me to get in and out of the back, easy for elderly people or people with limited mobility to get in and out. They are very functional. Now, again, they're not perfect, but they definitely, besides the attention they bring, they have lots of positives. People talk about the rain and snow, and we have used the car in those weather conditions. The doors kind of act like umbrellas. They can shield you from most of the elements. Now, if the rain or wind is coming in sideways, then it can't do anything at all. That would affect any car. Now, still more on the ease of getting in and out. The doors, they open automatically. Now, you can set this to manually. When you press the button, they will open, but why? I have things in my hand all the time, especially this very, very nice. I mean, it's a nice car, right? So I have a very nice backpack by Andar. It's called the Manhattan. Now, Andar does send me these full grain leather products like the backpacks and wallets. And, I present them to you at a discounted price. Now, this Manhattan is beautiful. It's elegant. It goes perfectly with the Model X. It holds so much and more. It's 100% premium full grain oil wax leather. It has a durable material. I actually used many of Andar's wallets and a case for my AirPods. It has high quality zippers, adjustable straps. It has 3 main zippered compartments, a nice little discreet back pocket. You can put your phone. It can hold your laptop up to 16 inches. And it just looks and smells beautiful. For more information about Andar and for a discount code, look at the link in the description. And of course, it goes towards helping the channel. So thank you in advance. And you have this nice backpack. You may have groceries or something in your hand, or you're carrying something, and the door will open for you. And it's smart enough to not hit a neighboring car, hit the garage door. These doors are very intelligent. Now, sometimes they don't open, all the way. You do have to do it manually, but I'd rather the door take these precautions than just slamming, swinging open and hitting something. I really love having that. I mean, you feel pampered, if you will. When I go and pick up my wife and son from basketball practice, I just open their doors for them and they get in. I mean, yes, it is not necessary at all, but it's a very nice feature to have. And you can easily close the driver door by stepping on the brake. It'll close automatically. You can close all the doors by pressing a button inside. Open all the doors from inside the screen, from the key fob, from the app. I mean, things like that make this car very different from any other car. I hope the Cybertruck does this as well, because to me, it's really a luxurious feature, but it's also a game changer. The next thing that really makes this car stand out and makes it different is this huge windshield. I'm sure you've heard of it. I'm sure you've seen it. Yes, the visors are pretty weak, how it can't cover the side, so you need to get a tint, but it does a great job in the front, and it is tinted at the top, so you do get a little bit of protection. But I highly recommend, if you get this, you need to tint the windshield, you need to tint the side mirrors, just to keep the car cool, and make sure you go to high quality tint with UV and IR protection. But you get a panoramic view while you're driving, looking up at the storm clouds coming, whatever's in the sky. It's an experience that you don't get in other cars. Now, whenever people come in, that's the first thing they notice. Well, either that or the huge screen. But people say, wow, look at this windshield is huge. And it is. It's just a nice, another luxurious feature that is not necessary, but it's very nice to have. Now, usually when it comes to SUVs, people are worried about them tipping over. Now, all Tesla cars are highly rated when it comes to safety, top rated. Now, having an SUV that won't tip over, or is very unlikely that it will tip over, is great. Like the maneuverability, the agility of the Model X, whether you need it or not, you have it there. And you're not worried about it being top heavy, because of that battery keeps it with a low center of gravity. So you're able to move through traffic however you need to safely. And of course, the impact protection is top notch. Tesla is a safety leader, but it's nice knowing you're extra safe in an SUV. Now, Teslas don't have the biggest frunks out there, and I know that F-150 got a beast, big old frunk. But when it comes to Teslas, the Model X has the biggest frunk out of all the models. Now, whether you plan on using a frunk or not, it's nice to have the size that it has. I put pizzas in there, groceries in there. We went camping. I was able to fill up the frunk. I actually, when it comes to the back of the Model X, if you have a 7 or 5 seater, you can really lay the seats down. It has plenty of storage and stowing space. That's the one knock on the 6 seater, is the seats don't go all the way down. But the bench seat in the 5 and 7, it lays completely flat and you can fill it up. But something I really love about having a Model X is you don't see too many of them out there. You see plenty of 3s, plenty of Ys, even S's. And where I live, you see Teslas galore. So it's kind of cool when you see a Model X driving by you like, hey! But they don't wave back. So the things that I really don't like, of course, I talked about the sensors. They're glitchy sometimes. Sometimes it'll say like it might be some dirt on it, or just really with sunny days, sometimes it detects the object when there's no object there. I did have problems with my hinge. It needs to be adjusted on my Falcon Wing door. So even though it's nice to have, it's more moving parts. And the more moving parts you have, the greater chance it has for it to, be a little faulty. I talked about it letting a lot of light in, so you will need a tent. And the seats. If you get a 5 or 7 seater, the way you drop the seats in the back, it's a pain. It's annoying. Little button that's hard to find. I mean, it looks good because you can't really see it. It blends in, but it's hard to always do it. And sometimes you press it, you don't know if it worked properly or not. It may make a sound and it doesn't make a sound. I haven't figured it out in over 2 years of having a car. So it's just one of those things where it's like, all right, it's kind of annoying. It takes some time getting in and out. When you have somebody going to the third row, you have to go in and adjust it, and then adjust the middle row. Well, on the 6-seater, it's a lot easier, but you would think that even a 5 and 7-seater, it would be a little easier to do, power controlled, especially with such an expensive vehicle. It's annoying. It's a bench seat, so I don't know. Bench seats can be motorized. I can imagine it'd be more expensive, but you're paying a premium for the 7 seats anyway. So why not have that? And some reasons why you might want to get a used versus a new Model X. Availability. If you want a used one, you can get it a lot faster than waiting for refreshed. No, it doesn't have the updated interior. It still has a vertical screen and only has the 2 screens in the front. The new refresh model has the horizontal screen, which the 3 and the Y and the refresh model S has, and it has the back seat screen back there that's a little lower, but people in the back can watch Netflix and have controls over their air and things like that. So you are missing some interior features. The vents are a little different, a little more incognito, but overall the experience, I would imagine, is the same. This is still a nice vehicle. The interior is still very nice. It's still beautiful. It does look a little outdated, but I don't think the price increase is worth it. Also a yoke. The new one has a yoke steering wheel. Now, I don't know how you feel about it, but I actually installed a yoke on the Model 3 and I love it. But I want to keep this with the round steering wheel, give it that more classy, classic feel. I don't want to put a yoke on this one, but yokes are pretty cool, so I wouldn't make that be a deterrent on getting the new model. Also, there's no stalks on the new model, and the new model is chrome deleted, and the fog lights look a little different. I added chrome delete to this 2020 model, but if you do get a used model, make sure it has the updated MCU and make sure it has cameras and is able to have autopilot and things of that nature. So that's the only thing I would really look out for. Hey, if you agree with me that this is the best Tesla that money can buy, or if you disagree with me, let me know why. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, Cobra told ya. All right, y'all.